Linda.
Hi, Tom.
I understand you might be going to the Hollywood Bowl on Tuesday, July 19th.
Maybe. Can you tell me about the show?
Sure. It's the music of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. We've got an overture, a concerto, and a symphony.
Well, that sounds good.
Should be really great. It's with Gustavo Dudamel conducting the Los Angeles Philharmonic, and with violin soloist Gil Shahams, one of our finest soloists. And so the concert will begin with an overture.
What's an overture?
An overture is the beginning music to usually an opera or a ballet, or sometimes an overture just exists by itself. But in this case, this is the overture to Mozart's Abduction from the Seraglio, which was written in, I don't remember when it was written anyway, it was written a while ago. It was a very, very early piece of his, and it was a really fun overture. It's just a little introduction to the opera.
Okay, and then what happens?
And then there will be a violin concerto with Gil Shaham. Will be performing a 3-movement work, which is his violin concerto number 5.
And what makes a piece of music a concerto?
Concertos is a piece usually for orchestra, for a single soloist or for a small group of soloists. And they then trade off between the orchestra, and sometimes they play together, sometimes separately. But usually it spotlights just the amazing things that the soloist can do.
I heard he has a very expensive violin.
He does. He has a $3 million Stradivari. It's an absolutely beautiful instrument. And you might be interested to know that wondering how a soloist might have a $3 million instrument. Well, the instruments, generally speaking, are owned by investors. And Gil Shaham gets a chance to play that.
Oh, that's neat.
Isn't that kind of fun? And it's a 3-movement work. It's a fast movement, a slow movement, and a fast movement. So it's very, very standard. And then it'll be an intermission. And the program finishes with Mozart's Symphony Number 41, the Jupiter Symphony.
Is it about Jupiter the planet?
Well, no, actually the name Jupiter came from Mozart's manager.
Really?
It wasn't Mozart's idea at all. But what's kind of fun about the Jupiter Symphony is that, well, for one thing, it was done very late in Mozart's life, and we're not really sure whether it was ever performed during his lifetime. But some people consider it one of his greatest works.
Oh, that's neat.
And what's fun about it is the entire symphony is composed on 4 notes.
What are the notes?
Ba, da, da, da. It's everywhere. And so if you listen for that, you can hear it everywhere in the piece.
So it's like a Where's Waldo of 4 notes.
Yes, it is. Well, it should be a really great concert.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome. Enjoy the show.